Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Random Talk Wednesday. Random Talk Wednesday. Random Talk Wednesday. If it's your first time stopping by, my name is Grace. I make beauty lifestyle videos. If you're wondering what Random Talk Wednesday is, it's something I just introduced recently to my channel, where we'll be talking about different topics, different things of life. Anything we just feel like talking about, we do it on here. And this is more like, this is episode 2, so it's just something I just started. So you're welcome. If you're just seeing this for the first time, please follow my Instagram. I'm going to drop it somewhere here. Follow my Instagram so you get updates. I usually do like a poll where I ask questions on what topic we can discuss. Just ask random things anyway. So if you'd like to engage with me, then you should follow my Instagram. Okay, so today, in the spirit of Valentine, because we already know that like next week Valentine is already coming. Valentine is coming. Where is your boyfriend? You're sitting alone, lonely. How many of us are going to be lonely actually on Valentine? So, like I said, in the spirit of Valentine, we're going to be talking about love. The word LOVE that has destroyed lives, made lives, it has done everything. Like, the love word is just a 4-letter word. I believe is a very strong word. So I just thought, let's talk about love. What do you guys think about love? What is your definition of love? I actually asked that on my Instagram, and I got various definitions of love, and I'm going to share that today as well. But before I continue, I'd like you to comment on the comment section what you feel, or what you would say your definition of love is. Well, for me, I'm going to start, and excuse me guys, please pardon the randomness today. I really wasn't in the mood. It's just one of those days where you're just like, let me just pick up my phone and just record. That's all that matters, literally. So I came in with myself at my natural state, so you guys should pardon me anyway. But moving forward, so my definition of love, what is love to me? Well, for me, love is just kind. Love is beautiful. Love is passionate. Love is forgiving. Love is patient. You guys know what the Bible says about love. That is my definition of love. Like, love is such a strong thing. I'm not just talking about man-woman kind of relationship. I mean love generally in friendships, in family, in man and woman as well. That love word, it has really broken homes. It has made friendships. It has broken friendships, relationships. It has shattered a person as a whole. Like, it's a lot, really. Love is really a lot. But I believe that love is a conscious decision. I don't think love is a feeling, if you ask me. I feel like love is, yes, you get butterflies obviously and all of that, but I believe like love is something you make conscious effort to keep at. Like, say for example, I love filming YouTube videos. If I don't continue filming YouTube videos, at some point I would actually the spirit of wanting to film, like, it would just die. The creative part of me would die. So love is something you water like day to day, and make conscious effort to pursue it. Just like how I'm recording right now, I actually do not feel like recording any video, but I just remembered consistency. I love this. I love talking. I already promised my people Random Talk Wednesday, so it's like it was a conscious effort for me. So for me, I believe love is a very conscious effort. I wouldn't necessarily call it a feeling. It's forgiving, it's patient, it's kind, it's everything, literally. But then, so let's take some few answers from my poll. I did a poll on Instagram, guys. You guys should follow me on Instagram so you know when I post and when I ask questions like this, so I can hear your own view. So I'm going to be reading that from my phone right now, and I got some, not quite a lot, so I'm going to dive in. Now, I asked, what is your definition of love, and is love enough? Replies that I got: The first person said, love is a sweet feeling. It gives you butterflies, makes you happy, etc., etc. But it's not enough. It's just the starting point. You need to learn to compromise. You need patience, you need tolerance, and you need communication. That's interesting. I think I love this definition as well. Yes, love is a sweet feeling. Definitely you would have butterflies, like I initially said. But I think it's more of compromising and being patient. I don't think love is enough. So for me, love is not enough. So I would like to hear from you guys, is love really enough for you? Now let's take the second person. The second person says, I believe love is having a deep feeling and a pleasurable feeling. So guys, you can see, like, everybody has like their own way of defining love, like literally, and it's just amazing. It's really amazing to see what people really think love is. Someone else answered and said love is not enough. The other person said love is never enough. Loyalty is the greatest sign of love. Okay, and this brings me to a point, but let's keep going on to see what people really think love is. The next person says love isn't enough in a relationship. There is sexual compatibility and tolerance. So for this person, it's sexual compatibility, the ability to tolerate, and so on. Now the next person says love is putting the other person first before yourself in most situations. Interesting. So like, I can actually argue with this actually. Like, yes, love is putting yourself or putting other people first sometimes, but I can argue that love is doing that sometimes. Like this person said in most situations, but I believe sometimes, like, you also love yourself. This love we're talking about, we're not just saying you have to give out love, or no, you have to give out love all the time, don't get me wrong, but self-love is also a type of love. So people need to start, putting that into practice, not just loving others and not loving yourself. And that's the reason why I say I can argue with some of this, however I wouldn't. Reason is, everybody has their definition of love, and that's just the interesting thing about this love, and that's why I find it really interesting. Like this topic called love, I find it really, really interesting. I just wanted to know where people's head are at, how people think, and that's why I do Random Talk Wednesdays. Like, it's really interesting for me. I'm beginning to really love it. It's making me see life differently and how people really think and relate to things. So you can see some definitions I've called right now, and if you ask me, I would never in a million years think love is like that. So let's keep on reading out people's definitions. The other person says, I don't even know about relationship again, been out of it for too long. Okay, the other person says love has an expiry date, so love is never enough. The next person says love is definitely enough, but I don't think people love enough though. Like, guys, that's a lot. I'm actually just going to stop here. So, like, my point here is, let's all love each other the way we would love to be loved. Does that make sense? Okay, now let me break it down what I really mean. I mean, now you're with say Oma is your friend or Grace is your friend, and you feel like love is patient and love is kind, and the other person thinks love is sexual compatibility and tolerance. You can't love that person the way you feel love is supposed to be. That's why you need to compromise. You need to know people. You need to understand your friend, understand your partner, and love them the way they would love to be loved. Does that make any sense, guys? Does that make any sense? So this is in my own opinion. I believe we should actually stop this thing. I feel like that's where people have issues with love. People try to actually love people the way they feel like love should be, instead of loving the person the way the person wants to be loved. So now we have people who feel like acts of service is like best way you can love me. Some people is by gifting me and all. And for you feel like, oh, it's acts of service for you, and then you do acts of service for your partner or your friend, whoever it is, and expect the person to feel loved. Meanwhile, the person's love language is actually gifts, like getting gifts and all of that. So you'd see where that clashes. So I feel like this love thing is like very interesting. I feel like it's an open-ended discussion, to be honest, because everybody has their own definition of love. You could even see from the last person that I read, the person said love is definitely enough, but I don't think people love enough. So she's of the opinion that love is actually enough, and I have a lot of love is not enough. I'm not arguing, I'm not saying she's wrong. On my own opinion, or rather in my own opinion, love is never enough. I believe there are so many other things to factor into love. The forgiveness, like, people don't understand when someone offends you, someone you claim to love offends you, it's a very, very hard decision to want to forgive that person. But once you make that conscious effort and forgive the person, you notice that that love literally grows. I'm not just talking about relationship of man and woman. These things happen in friendship. So in the spirit of love, let's keep loving one another. Let's keep, loving people the way they love to be loved, and not just the way you yourself want to be loved. You guys should comment in the comment sections what you feel about this whole topic, love. What is your love language? I would also like to know, because I think this love language thing actually plays a big role in how you love people as well. And also comment in the comment section as well what topic you want us to talk about next time. Let's talk about it. And from now henceforth, I'm thinking for episode 3 I would call like a guest or collaborate with someone. If you'd like to collaborate and you're here, you can send me a DM and we can look through that and see if that's possible. But I'm open to collaborations to talk about different things, because I don't want to be the only one sitting down here and really talking about all these things, because it's just one opinion. So it'll be really nice to hear from different people. And yeah, do you have a Valentine? Do you? Because I don't. Spread love. Gift your friends, give your partner things that they would like, and not things that you feel like you feel like they would like, not things that they would like. You get my point? You get the gist, right? Right? Yes, I know you guys get it. And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode of Random Talk Wednesday. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications so you get notified each time I post, and see you next time on Random Talk Wednesday with Grace. Bye.